Hey guys, Jeremy Gillespie here from Going for Broke Outdoors. Today I'm going to talk about why I switched from the Vortex Ranger 1800 to the Leupold Rx-Fulldraw 5. The short answer to that question is this fall while bow hunting, I had several issues with the Vortex Ranger 1800 where I was trying to range animals and I was getting sporadic readouts, as much as 20 to 30 yard variance on the same animal, and that didn't give me a lot of confidence. In fact, I actually missed an antelope and a bull elk as a result of these sporadic readouts, so I didn't have a lot of confidence in this rangefinder, and I wanted something new going into 2024. One of the main features on the Rx-Fulldraw 5 we're going to talk about, but it's got something called last target feature, and that's supposed to help with grass, fog, and otherwise challenging conditions for the rangefinder, and that was one of the main reasons I decided to pick this one up. So let's talk about the features of the Rx-Fulldraw 5 real quick. So first, Leupold claims that this rangefinder has half-yard accuracy from 6 yards, which is the minimum ranging distance, out to 175 yards. And then from 175 yards to 900 yards, it's got 2-yard accuracy, and that's on non-reflective targets like deer and other game. And then on reflective targets, the advertised range is 1,200 yards. The Fulldraw 5 is actually designed with the bow hunter in mind, and it contains something called Archery Advantage bow ballistic software. With this software, you actually input your arrow weight, your arrow velocity, and the peep height, and those variables are all considered when calculating your shooting solution. When I was researching this rangefinder, I couldn't really tell initially what the difference between the Fulldraw 4 and the Fulldraw 5 was, but what I discovered is the Fulldraw 5 accepts a wider range of arrow velocities than the previous Fulldraw 4. The 5 can accept velocities from 170 feet per second all the way up to 550 feet per second, so it's going to accommodate the slowest to the fastest bows. When I was reading the manual online, it actually instructs you to take that chronograph reading at 36 inches. So if you're going to chronograph your bow to input into this solution, you're going to want to do that exactly 3 feet. And then the last part of the firing solution takes into account your arrow weight, and the Fulldraw actually accommodates arrow weights from 200 to 900 grains, so you can shoot the lightest or heaviest arrows imaginable. Another great bow hunting feature in this rangefinder that I'm excited to try out is something that Leupold calls flight path technology. Flight path technology actually shows the maximum height your arrow will achieve before reaching the target. In the reticle, a horizontal bar will display above the reticle showing the highest point of the arrow flight based on your actual setup from those variables you input, your feet per second, and your arrow weight. The Fulldraw 5 features a 6-power magnification and a 22mm objective lens. If there's one thing that surprises me about this rangefinder, it's that Leupold decided to go with a 6-power magnification on a rangefinder that's specific for bow hunters. While 6 power is great for an all-around rangefinder, on a bow hunting specific application, I would have preferred something like 4 or 5. And when you look through that objective lens, there's a OLED brightness adjustable display that's really high resolution. I really like this display when I was checking it out in the store before I purchased this one. There are also 3 reticle options to choose from. The Fulldraw 5 features aluminum construction overlaid with a rubber coating. It uses a single CR2 battery. It weighs 7.5 ounces, and it has a 2-year manufacturer's warranty. To operate the Fulldraw 5, simply press and release the power button for a single distance, or press and hold the power button for continuous scanning. The feature I'm most excited about in this rangefinder, and the primary reason I purchased it, is something called last target mode. Last target mode is software in the rangefinder that helps it return the farthest object in the laser's path, helping to eliminate false readouts. So this last target mode is going to help the laser discriminate between blades of grass, small sticks, fog, and rain. After my experience with the Ranger 1800 last year and all the false readouts, I'm hoping this works as advertised, and it's something I'll be trying out here in the near future in real world conditions. So let's talk about the cons of this rangefinder, and there are a few in my opinion. One of the biggest ones for me is there's no belt clip like there is on the Ranger 1800. The way I like to carry my rangefinder is with a lanyard over my neck, and then I use that belt clip to attach to the side of my binocular case. This setup allows me to access my rangefinder quickly. I can just pull it off the side of the binocular case, take my range, and then rely on the lanyard to hold the rangefinder. So without that belt clip, I'm going to have to come up with a way to stabilize the Fulldraw 5 and not just rely solely on the lanyard. Not a huge fan of pouches, so I'll probably just Velcro a hook around the body of the rangefinder so I can still attach it to the side of my binocular case, but that's something I'll figure out here shortly. Another con of this rangefinder, in my opinion, is the price. It's $4.99. Now, there aren't a lot of comparable rangefinders that are geared towards archers with all the archery specific software, but if we're talking just distance, 900 to 1,000 yard rangefinders, there's a lot of cheaper options in the $199 to $299 range. This one's $4.99. It is on sale right now for $3.99. I'll put a link in the description, and that sale should go through the end of the year. So if you're looking to pick one of these up, now's a great time to do it. And my final complaint about this rangefinder is, I know it's archery specific, but a lot of rangefinders have a built-in 1/4 thread on the bottom. So if you're doing longer range ranging, you can put that on a tripod, stabilize it, and that usually helps the rangefinders get a lot better, accurate, and quicker results. So there's no 1/4 thread on the body of this rangefinder. That's a minor complaint I have as well. So guys, that's going to do it for my initial review of the Leupold Rx-Fulldraw 5. Plan to get this thing out in the field pretty soon, and I'll be doing a follow-up review to do some real-world testing and let you know how I like it. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.